guess I'm going live here. I'm in Oceanside, California right now, and I have no idea how this is going to work. So hopefully you can see me. I guess I could try looking on my phone, see if this is showing up. I don't even know if you're going to be able to hear me very well, to be honest. Okay, here it is. I'm going to listen to it. Oh, yeah, okay. Cool. All right, well, I can pull up the comments every once in a while just so I can see the chat, but thanks for being here. This is the weekly Bill Powerless live stream, and we do it every week no matter what. So we're actually on vacation right now. Thank heaven. And I'm still going to do this live stream. So thanks for being here. Thank you so much. Hopefully this works. I've never done it from my iPad before, so I'm just gonna play some songs. Grab the guitar real quick, and go ahead and throw in the chat how you're feeling, how you guys have been this week, what's new, any cool stuff, any sad stuff. Go ahead and throw it in the comments. I'd love to hear how everyone's doing. You're part of my family. Let me get my guitar. This is going to be pretty interesting. Wow. All right. Whew. I'm going to go ahead and start off here with just a little snippet that I've been working on this week. It's not a finished song, but hey, that's what you get in the street team. You get all the unfiltered stuff. Here it is. You wanted a new song. You wanted a Nissan Maxima Gray. Okay. And you wanted a new song. And you wanted a Nissan Maxima Gray. Okay. First song about a Nissan car. So anyway, if you're just tuning in, welcome to the Bill Powerless Weekly live stream coming at you here from Oceanside, California. You can probably hear the ocean crashing in the background. I'm looking at it right now. Oh man, it's awesome. I'm gonna play a song called, let's see, I haven't played this very often recently, so I'm gonna try this. This is called Bill Wakes Up. Oops. I am sitting down, I am all alone, wondering if I'll be okay. Just got off the phone, feeling deep in my bones that I'm sick for my home. I am up, I am down, I'm a human being, I keep on breathing. And it's so my habit to feel dumb for having dreams. But the truth is right now while I'm sitting in my jeans. And it's so my habit got some stories to tell, I've got some things to sell. I'm reading self-help. I have a sharp headache, can't really see the way or the path out the door. I am hiding inside my comfy bed, watching replays in my head. And I'm trusting in the feelings I've felt before. I'm crying out to God, I'm banging on the door. I've never felt so powerless. I'm laying on the floor. It's okay to live my life and stuff it in no more. That was kind of cool to sing that song. I grew up in Southern California, in the Los Angeles area, in the foothills, just right outside of LA, and went to the beach a lot. And the ocean has always been like a really big touchstone for me. I feel like it's my natural habitat. So it was cool to be singing that song, looking out at the ocean, feeling really connected here, and then connecting with all of you here. So cool. So, a little dream of mine coming true right now. Thanks so much for being here. I'm going to tune into the Facebook feed and see if I'm missing anything. Okay, cool. Well, thanks for being here. This is the Bill Powerless Weekly live stream, going live every week. This next song is called When Life Sucks. Oh, I got a comment here from Maui. Due to COVID-19, we can't go out of our house because Tahiti is closed only Sundays. That's weird because every other day we can go out. So no church. That's a bummer. Getting some quiet time at home. Alright. Life sucks, getting beat up, and I'm fed up with feeling alone. When my heart breaks, and when my shoulders shake, and when I can't feel my tears on my face, it's alright to feel what's inside. I'll love you no matter where you go. I'll wait for you, I'll take the punch you throw. When I suck, I get beat up, and I feel all the weight of my world. And when my trust breaks, and when I get snagged, and when I can't put myself into words, it's alright to feel what's inside. I'll love you no matter how you hide. I'll be right here, happy by your side. You are unique. You are special. And I love to hear you. And I love to see you. I don't need no reason. I love you unconditionally. I wish I had a really good microphone here so you could hear high fidelity ocean waves. It's the best noise ever. It's really hard to pull up the comments on my phone. Holy cow. I had a really good show this week. Dali Crepes in Salt Lake City reached out to me and wanted me to play a quick set up there. It was fun. Met some cool people. The crepes were really good. So yeah, that was cool. Had a good little solo set last week. The big news is that the single has been submitted for distribution. So finally finished production. Once it's submitted for distribution, it's over. That's it. So I hope you like it. Been working so hard on that song. So yeah, it's been distributed. It's gonna come out August 28th. You can already pre-order it, purchase it if that's what you're into on iTunes. You can also pre-save it on Spotify. And then I'm going to be uploading it to Bandcamp pretty soon here as well, and SoundCloud. So, yeah, go ahead and throw in the chat. Even if you're watching this after this went live, go ahead and tell me what you listen to music on, so I can make sure that it works out well for you. So yeah, that was really exciting, getting it submitted, just being done. And the other exciting thing is I did it early enough that I could submit to Spotify's curated editorial playlists. I have a love-hate relationship with Spotify. I don't know. They do a lot of things really well, and a lot of other terrible things very well as well. If that made any sense. So anyway, for now, I'm just kind of leaning into it, embracing it, and trying to make it work. No judgment if you listen to Spotify. It's totally fine. As an artist, that's like the lowest paying service there is, but most likely to get found if you're a small artist like I am. So I don't know. Anyway, so that's really exciting. We're on track. We did it. And I think it sounds really good. I really like the master, the final version. I think the biggest difference you're going to notice, besides it not coming through the live stream feed and totally killing the quality, but you're going to notice the low end I gave the low end frequencies a lot more love, so it's going to be really beefy and I'll have a lot of foundation there, so I really like that change. Camille's vocals sound so good. Oh, I'm just so relieved it's done. Oh my gosh. And then everything is built for the inner circle, which is going to be the Bill Powerless monthly support system. So if you want to help me keep being able to do this, I'm going to open it up for monthly subscribers. So that's cool if you're into that. I have a couple little perks for you as well. I would really appreciate that. Helps me cover my overhead month to month and evens out the unexpected income roller coaster, you know. So if you're interested in that, stick around. I think it's actually technically already available for sign up in my like go.billpowerless.com, but I'm gonna do a post in the street team and talk about it in the future. So don't worry about it yet. Um, yeah, I'll play another song and then tell you the rest of the news. Let's see. Kind of want to play this one, even though it's way better if Camille's singing with me. But this is one of my California songs. Softness, focus, fortune, light comes through. Ooh, 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 ooh. Baskets, bunches, sconces, stillness. Light comes through. Ooh, 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 ooh. Light always comes through. There you go. Got a lot of thoughts this week. I trying to figure out how to go about this, but basically I volunteer regularly in the addiction recovery movement in my area. I'm fielding dozens of phone calls a week, and something I've noticed is how few people. I hope this doesn't sound condescending or like mean or anything. It's just kind of my observation of just how few people are really present, like awake. You know, like when you're awake and you're sitting on the couch but you're zoning out, right? Like you're not there. You're not dead, obviously, but you're not present and alert. You know, not in a panicky way. There's this wakefulness that I find really rare in a lot of people, and there's kind of there's this thing I read this week. I've been reading a book called Conversations with God. Depending on where you're at with God and churches and stuff, it's been a really interesting read. I come from a Christian background, so um, this made sense for me to read this book. Um, anyway, this is kind of what it looks like. It's a little white book called Conversations with God, an Uncommon Dialogue. Anyway, depending on what you believe, some of this might be heretical. I don't know, but some of the paragraphs in here are stunning. Anyway, I wanted to read you one of these paragraphs. Listen. Oh, here we go. All right. So where we're at in the book is he's saying some very controversial things, and this is what comes next. I have made it, and this is from the perspective of God speaking. I have made a simple statement of truth. Like all statements of truth, it has the quality of waking you up. Some people don't like to be awakened. Most do not. Most would rather sleep. The world is in the condition that it's in because the world is full of sleepwalkers. Very interesting. Not actually. I don't know if you've read the Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz, but he has another book called The Mastery of Love, and that's what that whole book is about. The whole book is about the idea that most people are asleep on their feet and don't realize it. And you don't realize you're asleep till you wake up, or at least taste some amount of wakefulness, and then you're like, whoa, that contrast is very, very intense. I guess that's what enlightenment's all about, right? Like this spiritual awakening. Anyway, tying it back to participating in the addiction recovery movement in my community, at least in 12-step, a really big theme is spiritual awakening and being willing to have a new experience outside of the ones you've already had, right? Like if you were having the experience you needed with God to have a miracle and it hasn't happened yet, then there's a problem there. So one of the other lines here I wanted to share too. The greatest barrier to your enlightenment is you think you already know the truth. You think you already understand how it is. So you agree with everything you see or hear or read that falls into the paradigm of your understanding and then reject everything which does not. And you call this learning. This you call being open. But you can never be open to teaching so long as you are closed to everything save your own truth. That's a doozy right there. Anyway, a lot of my songs have to do with experiencing new truth and being willing to take a step into the dark to do that, challenging what I already know to learn what I don't. This song is about that. It's called Messing My Face. Play it a little higher than normal by myself. Thanks again for being here. This is the weekly Bill Powerless live stream coming at you from Oceanside, California this week. It's August 15th, 2021. Hopefully I'm right on that date. I don't know. the mother scares you down, call me on the payphone. Sleep Valley, stay in the farmer's market, river spices on the fingers, and Rod got a hot dog and he has 30 days to his name. And if you wanna mess around, call me on your flip phone. If the mother scares you down, call me on the payphone. I think it's blown over, twin songbirds, and I'm sober. Sweet one, little boy, I'm crazy and I'm looking. If you wanna mess around, call me on your flip phone. And if the mother scares you down, call me on the payphone. So, for me, that song is, I was challenging for myself the paradigm that I had at the time, which was that I had to solve my problems alone, and that something was terribly wrong with me if I couldn't. I needed to be self-sufficient, be a man. I don't know what, you know. Sometimes it goes so deep, there's not even words for it. But there was also just, I had a lot of horror of being transparent with people because it just felt so dangerous. And I've had plenty of experiences to confirm that. It's like some people you really shouldn't tell everything to, right? Like they'll crush you for it. So this song was written in response to all the hope I felt recovering from addiction, and finding community, solace, healing, and support through making phone calls to people that understood what I was going through. So, phone calls is what that song's all about. That was a really big shift for me, like reaching out to safe people and building a community where people can be honest and hold boundaries with each other, and also not control each other. Also rare. I like your music from Buffy. Love it. Buffy is the best. Thanks for tuning in. Got a couple more songs for you. Let's play one we don't normally play. How about that? Okay. This one's called If I Wanted To. This chair was not meant for humans. Here we go. If I want to believe in you, if I wanted to believe in you, I'd never try to leave. No, never ever try to leave. No, never ever try to leave. No, never. So I respond to all that I know of you, and I admit that I do feel confused. No, never ever try to leave. No, never try to leave. No, never. That worked. Okay, it's working now. Cool. Sweet. Rock and roll. Yeah, dude, there's this freaking spammer on Twitch trying to get me to buy followers. I don't know if you heard my meltdown calling that guy out for being a spammer. I hope you did. I was pretty proud of what came out of my mouth. You wouldn't believe how many buttons are on this screen right now. It's just ridiculous. Okay. Well, welcome back. We had a momentary interruption because somebody tried calling me after I was talking about phone calls, and then it destroyed the audio. But we're back. August 15th, 2021. Anyway, earlier I don't know if everybody was tuned in earlier or not, but the single's up. It's been submitted for distribution. August 28th is the day. It'll come out at 7:22 a.m. on August 28th, wherever you live, 7:22 a.m. That's when it drops. So if you use Spotify, I can send you the pre-save link. If you buy things on iTunes still, some people do, you can pre-buy it now. It's there. Shows up in the iTunes store. And yeah, I was actually going to say, everybody, I already said this once, but please comment where do you listen to music? Is it YouTube? Or do you buy stuff off of the internet? Or do you buy CDs and download it? Or how do you mainly listen to music? Let me know. Cool. All right, well, I got another song for you. Thanks for sticking in there with me and showing up. Even though I'm limited on the technology this week. Y'all are really kind for tuning in. Jennifer Bond, Adam, Robin. We've got a lot of really awesome people here. Right. And we've got Larry, probably. Larry watching YouTube, the Bill Pilot's weekly live stream on YouTube on his TV. Let's do this one. This is called Feel You There. And also go ahead and throw in the chat if you've got any questions, any concerns. Last live stream, I know Adam's here and Adam hasn't gotten his sweatshirt yet. Last stream I addressed that again. The answer is I will have those ordered and in shipping by the end of the month. So everybody should be getting everything they bought by sometime in September. Hopefully like the first week of September is kind of what I'm hoping for. We've got the resources to do it, and the design's done. We're just trying to get my cousin on board to get those printed. All right, this is Feel You There. Hopefully, y'all have had a good week. I wish I could just like download everybody's updates into my brain. It'd be so cool. But I also like talking to people, I guess. All the canyons run a line in a deeper mile. So I'm caught in thoughts and I'm digging through the files. And wind past the trees and the leaves, and they're passing by my smile. Running water is a pattern of my life. And I'm standing taller when I just let you be right. I don't have to see your face to feel you there, to feel you there, to feel you there, to feel you there. And all the sounds, they bounce like ribbons through the air. And everywhere it's still and it's not, and it's living without a care. And I think I might be dead wrong about being right. Running water is a sound I need tonight. The midnight caller, it's the wind that made a fright tonight. And I don't have to see your face to feel you there, to feel you there, to feel you there, to feel you there. Breathe out, lean into myself now. Reach out, lean into the wind now. And hey, it's time. Life is approaching and now it's happening now. Hey, it's time. Life is approaching and now it's happening now. Reach out, lean into the wind now. Breathe out, lean into myself now. And all the canyons see the light that you're breathing out. And you're a child at heart like all the scribbles throughout. You're loving, you're invincible, 'cause you're forever. And you're standing taller, 'cause you're growing all the time. You couldn't stop it all, even if you tried. I don't have to see your face to feel you there, to feel you there, to feel you there, to feel you there. There it is. Awesome. Let me see who said what comment. Here we go. Adam says Spotify. listening on Spotify to my music. Thank you, Jennifer. You're seriously very kind, very supportive. Thank you for putting up with technological difficulties. Yeah. Let's see. Someone else said YouTube, but I like your stuff on disc. Cool. Yeah. What do you think it's worth it to like print out a disc for a single? Would you? I mean, maybe if I had some like extra Easter eggs on it, like some goodies, maybe besides the single. Jennifer Bond. I listen in the car. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, we will for sure always do CD printing for albums and EPs. For singles, I don't know yet. But I can definitely burn you a disc by hand. Allison says Spotify is my go-to. Cool. Yeah. Spotify, here's what Spotify does well. They help people without a huge fan base get discovered. They're very good at helping you find new music that you like. Their algorithm is excellent compared to everybody else's. They have the best. They also allow for third-party curators for playlists, and there's a lot of metrics that they have available. The con is because they have a free streaming account option, they pay out about half what other streaming services do. But you know what? When you're only making cents per listen, if that, like 0.003 cents, is it really that big of a difference? I don't know. If I was having billions of streams, I would be all flustered, maybe. But at that point, you really don't. Anyway. So, yeah, Allison makes a good point. You need to be discovered. Yeah, exactly. If you look up the song Everything is Free by Gillian Welch, you'll get some of the old timers in the industry, so to speak, compared to me, really hate streaming. Good song, and I think she makes some good points. But at this point, what am I going to do? I can't get rid of Spotify, so I got to figure out how to make it work. So yeah, I'm still releasing on Spotify. I submitted to editorial playlist for the upcoming single on August 28th, and we'll see. Cross our fingers. So yeah, that's kind of the big news, honestly, this week, is that we're on track. The single's done. Spotify has it. Apple Music has it. YouTube will have it. SoundCloud will have it. Deezer, FM radio, whatever you use. Bandcamp. We're on track. And I think it sounds so good. When we were driving down here to Oceanside, we listened to it in the car like 10 times. I honestly think I've listened to that song at least 500 times now. At least 500 times. Like, oh my gosh. But I'm really proud of it. Thank you for all the people who gave me feedback on the song, and it really helped make it reach its full potential. So anyway, yeah, I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but I have pre-saved links for Spotify. I'm going to text out to the texting list. I'm going to do an email right after this live stream with all the info in it. Pre-saved links for Spotify. Please do it. It helps me get into their matrix, into their algorithm. And then when it does drop, if you could listen to it a few times, or even like put it on repeat on your phone in the background, that'd be really helpful. Gotta game the system, and then if you like to buy it on iTunes, go ahead and do it. Whatever you do, it'll be there. It's a song about finding peace with the light and the dark in life, and then not doing everything by yourself, like I was talking about earlier. So, thanks for being here, for tuning in, for putting up with technological difficulties and being so supportive and encouraging. Um, I would not be so optimistic about the future of Bill Powerless without all you. So, thank you so much. And Karen, you comment every week and watch this every week after the fact. Big love to you and your family. Thank you so much for always watching and supporting. I really appreciate it. And yeah, if you want to get on the text list, I'm going to throw it in the chat right now. Let's see if this works, okay? The texting number, I'll say it and I'll type it, is 213 314 9847. Again, that's 213 314 9847. Send your text in now to join the Bill Powerless texting list. You actually can call that number and you'll get a voicemail, but I cannot take it like a normal phone call. It's only text. But I get all of your texts just like a normal text on my phone here, and I can respond and stuff. So if you want to chat during the week, one-on-one, send me a text to 213-314-9847. You basically just text anything you want to that number, and then it's very simple. It's going to be like, hey, like, are you sure you're okay to allow Bill to, like, send you a text? And then you say, yeah, and then that's it. So, I send out show alerts and whatever else other news there is to the texting list. That way we don't have to rely so heavily on social media, you know. So, anyway, love you all so much. If that number I posted in the chat I don't think it came through to Facebook. It's saying it only made it to Twitch and YouTube. So I'm going to go into Facebook here and paste that. Text me 213-314-9847. I can't stop doing the radio announcer voice. All right. That means it's time to stop. Love you all so much. August 28th. That's the big day it drops. Share it with your friends. But more importantly, I just really appreciate you being a part of this community. And that's what I love about music. That's why I'm doing it. So, seriously, feel free to reach out over the texting number. Would love to connect. Love you all. I'm going to click the end button. See you next week, same time.